Hello everyone and welcome to a new Dauntless video. Today's video is going to be very quick for two reasons. One, because the information we have from the recent devlog is very straightforward. And two, because I'm very unwell, and as you might have gathered by now, I'm struggling to speak. However, I have to get this video out because some of the updates that we've received simply have to be shared. We've got information and a date for when to access the closed beta for the 2.0 update. We have a name for the new Umbral hunting ground. We have a title for the 2.0 update, and we now have a release window for this update as well. This is all information we've spent a year waiting for. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. Okay, so, on the 30th of August 2024, which was yesterday at time of recording, we received a Shattered Isles devlog titled Dauntless Awakening. Hey Slayers, welcome to our Shattered Isles devlog. Today we finally share our Dauntless Awakening, formerly known as the Shattered Isles update, launch window, as well as news on a PC closed beta and how to join. Let's hit the road. The journey so far. What a shattering adventure. Since the beginning of this update, we decided to share early and often our vision, designs, intentions and snippets of content. Sharing was one of the best decisions we made. Our community is incredible, and all the engagement and feedback were crucial to getting where we are. I'll forever cherish our Leak Fridays on Discord, with all the cat gifs, but also writing these devlogs, cherry picking what to share and waiting for the feedback we would receive. We got strong positive receptions on many things, doubling down on them, for example, weapon swapping, weapon progression and talents, and good feedback on others, for example the removal of the hunting grounds, and adjusted our development to create this next version of Dauntless. We couldn't do it without the Slayers of Ramsgate, and we're truly grateful for everything. And I have to say personally, I've really enjoyed these devlogs, these Q&As on Reddit, and the Reddit leaks as well on Fridays. It's been something I've actually looked forward to on a weekly and monthly basis. And I think the developers need to be applauded because not only have they kept us updated, but they've also included our opinions on the decision making. For example, the removal of the hunting grounds was very controversial. They've listened to that and they've taken it on board, and the hunting grounds are no longer going to be removed, thank goodness. So bumps on the road. Summer is almost over, but our development road isn't. As we started polishing some features, addressing valuable feedback and doing a balancing pass on everything, our team was very aligned that although we want to have the update in Slayer's hands as soon as possible, we want to deliver the best version of Dauntless, and we need more time to do that. So we started thinking, is there a way to do both? Get our amazing community access to Dauntless Awakening, and to take advantage of the feedback to fast iterate on polishing. Yes there is, and we'll need your help. Lucky are those who find true friends. It's clear to us that we not only want to develop Dauntless for our community, but we want to develop with our community. Slayers are the beating heart of Dauntless, and our success means our community is not only enjoying the current version of Dauntless, but aligned and trusting our future. On September the 26th, we'll start a PC-only closed beta for Dauntless Awakening, focused on testing our progression, weapons, economy, new quests, and finding those weird bugs that Slayers are all great at discovering. While we run the closed beta, our live Dauntless will remain online on all platforms. Get ready for a stocked up reward cache on the September the 26th and our normal Gauntlet season rotation. So that's quite exciting because from essentially the September the 26th, some of us are going to be able to play Dauntless 2.0 or Dauntless Awakening. I can imagine some console players won't be too pleased about that, but at least the PC players will be able to share that information, share the bugs, share their thoughts with the console players, and together we can all provide feedback for the developers. I switch primarily between the Nintendo Switch and the PC, so of course on September the 26th I will be playing that closed beta and providing as much information as I can as possible. Okay, so every road leads to a destination, and here we can see an image of the Twilight's Domain, our new Umbral hunting ground, which is very exciting because as I shared in my last video, which I recommend you check out, the Twilight Domain is now the new title, which we didn't have at the time. That is the new Umbral hunting ground island, which is set to replace the Twilight Sanctuary. The Twilight Sanctuary is a great island, but it is essentially a copy and paste island. There is another one like it, and it's just got a slightly different colour palette with more powerful behemoths. This is now a more unique, handcrafted island for endgame hunting ground content, which I think is absolutely wonderful, and I'm very much looking forward to exploring. While having a beta is a great way of collecting in-depth feedback and first experiences with our new progression, we know Slayers are eager to know when they will have access to the full release. We are aiming to release Dauntless Awakening on all platforms in early November. This is of course subject to change depending on the feedback of our closed beta. We want to gather feedback and act on it, and will share all details and progress with our community early and often, as we have been doing through this journey. And here just at the end, the last mile, join our Dauntless Discord to share your feedback, engage with our community, and on September the 6th get access to the closed beta sign up. Clear Sky Slayer, and that is from Kazakh again, who has been wonderful through this entire process, sharing so much information with us as we anticipate this update. So there we have it. We have information on the closed beta and how to access it. You can apply to access on the 6th of September, and you will be able to access on the 26th of September, and that's when we're going to see this new Awakening update for the very first time, and we're going to be able to share it, we're going to be able to talk about it, analyse it, and we're going to be able to report some issues we might have with it, and it seems like the developers will be taking that on board. Very exciting. We have the name for the new Umbral hunting ground, which is the Twilight's domain, which is set to replace the Twilight Sanctuary. We have the name, of course, which is Dauntless the Awakening. And we have a look at the release window, which is delayed, as I think all of us probably knew was going to happen. It's not going to be in summer, it's early November. They said, of course, it's subject to change depending on feedback, etc. But it seems like it's towards the end of the year, November time, that we're going to be officially getting this update. But please let me know what you think in the comments section below. I'm going to end this video here because my voice is about to give up. I think Dauntless the Awakening as a title is quite a good name. It makes sense. The game has almost fallen asleep. Some have actually called it dead at times. It's been reawoken. It's awakening again, because hopefully so many players are going to come back, and maybe some new ones will come as well. I'm a little bit disappointed about the delay, but however, I always kind of knew it was going to happen, and I'm glad that they're doing the closed beta so that the players can have a say on how they feel about the game, allowing them to make the improvements that's needed, releasing it in a fit state. We're going to talk about this update much more in my next Dauntless discussion podcast, so keep an eye out for that. If you are new to the channel, please feel free to like, subscribe, and until next time, see you later.